Hello guys, today me and my friends want to explain about noun clause. Here we are, enjoy! And this is my group. My name is Daniel Andrew and my member is Ardya, Ali, Nadia, and Shinta. Okay, the first one will be explained by Nadia.
Okay, the first one is introduction about noun clause. So, what is noun clause? First, we will explain a clause. Clause is a group of words and contains a subject and a verb. The pattern is subject plus verb. For the example, they go to home. They as a subject and go as a verb. To whom just a complement. And noun-clause. What is noun-clause? Noun-clause is a clause that functions as a noun. Noun-clause is also used or has the same function as a noun. The pattern is conjunction plus subject plus verb. The conjunction are that, which, who, whom, whose, what, if, whether, when, where, how, why, who or whomever, whatever, wherever, and whenever. For conjunction, can use the subject is which, what, who, and which. For the example, noun-clause as object. First, I bought a bag which I like. Which I like is a noun clause that contains which as a conjunction, I a subject, and like a verb. I as a subject and bought as a verb. So, which I like is an object from a whole sentence. And the second, I don't know where she goes. For the subject, the sentence is I don't know as a verb, where she goes as noun clause, where a conjunction, she a subject and goes as verb. So where she goes is an object. For the example, noun clause a subject. First, what is in the box is Carrie. What is in the box is a noun clause, which is what is conjunction, is a as verb, in the box just complement, is as verb for a whole sentence. And the second, what he said is confusing. What he said as noun clause contain what as conjunction, he as subject, said as verb, is confusing as verb for a whole sentence. What he said as subject for a whole sentence. And the next slide will explain by Daniel.
Okay, the second one is noun clause with question word. Next, please. Noun clause with question word is a noun clause which is consists uh, which is consists question words such as what, why, when, where, and how. And how to form a noun clause. And like this. What did he say? This is the question. This is the interrogative sentence. And the answer is, I didn't hear what he said. What he said is a noun clause, which is consists question word. The question word is what, he as a subject, said as a verb. And the second one is, when do they arrive? This is also the interrogative sentence, and the answer is, I don't know when they arrive. When is the word, is the question word, they is the subject, arrive is the verb. And you have to remember, does, did, and do are used in question, but not in the noun clause. Does, did, and do are the helping verb which are used in the interrogative sentence in the questions. And then you do not use the question word order in a noun clause like this. What did he say? In the noun clause, you cannot say what, like for example, I didn't hear what did he say. Not like that. But the order is question word, subject, and verb. Okay, next please. And noun clause as a subject. For example, what did he say? And this is the question. And the answer is what she said surprised me. What she said is a noun clause as a subject. If we analyze this noun clause, it is consists question word, subject, and verb. And this is the main verb of the sentence, surprise, and me as an object. And the second example is what should they do? What they should do is a subject, is a noun clause as a subject, and is the main verb, and obvious is an adjective. Why this noun clause as a subject? Because the noun clause is in the beginning of the sentence. Noun clause can be used can begin a sentence. Okay, next please. And when the question word is used as a subject, for example, and this is the question word is as a subject. In the noun clause, there is no subject such as a pronoun like he, she, it, but the question word is the subject. For the example is, this is the question, who lives there? I don't know who lives there. Who is as a subject. And the second one, what happened? Tell me what happened. What happened is a noun clause, and the question word is the subject. And the third example is who came to class. I know who came to class. Who as a subject, and came is the verb, to class is the object. The order is the same in both the question and the noun clause. Okay, next. The next explanation will be presented by Ali.
Hi, it's me. So my turn is question word followed by infinitive. Next, please. So, hey there. This is what we shall talk about. The two infinitive question words. The verb ask, decide, explain, forget, know, show, tell, understand can be followed by question words such as where, how, what, who, when, plus the to infinitive. So the example is, do you understand what to do? So what to do is the infinitive after what. The second, tell me when to press the button. So the third is, I'm not sure. I know who to call. So to call is infinitive after who. And press the button is infinitive after when. Next slide, please. So the zero infinitive with y, zero infinitive equal an infinitive without to. So from the example, you can see. So the questioned word why is following by the zero infinitives when we have suggestion like you should go now. So go now is zero infinitives. Why go now? I have plenty of time. So why go now is, so in the go and should I go, it is zero infinitives. Okay, next slide, please. So next slide will be presented by Ardya.
The next one is noun clause with if, whether. Noun clause with that. Noun clause with if or whether. If and whether is similar. If for conditional sentence that used to predict what happened, what might happen, and what we hope to happen. For the example, let me know if you are coming. There is if as a noun clause. And the next sample is I wonder if you understand the lesson. And the next one is whether. Whether is a sentence which is have two alternative or two choices. It can more than two choices. For the example, let me know whether you are coming or not. There whether as a conjunction. And the next example is I don't know whether she will come or no. There is whether be a conjunction. And the next slide will be presented by Ocha.
Okay, there is a verb and that clause. For example, I think that Billy will come. That Billy will come is a noun clause. It is used as the object of the verb think. And the second example, I think Billy will come. The word that is usually omitted. It is usually included in formal writing. Uh, let's see the list below. For verb commonly followed by a that clause. Agree that, believe that, decide that, discover that, explain that, and etc. Next, the second person plus be plus adjective and plus that clause. For example, John is happy that Bob called. That clause commonly follow certain adjectives when the subject refers to person or persons. See the list below. I'm afraid that, I'm amazed that, I'm angry that, all is certain that, all is disappointed that, and etc. And next, there is it plus be plus adjective plus that clause. For example, it is clear that Anne likes her new job. That clause commonly follow adjective in sentences that begin with it plus be. See the list below. It's amazing that, it's clear that, it's good that, it's important that. Next, next please. The next, there is that clause used as a subject. That Anne likes her new job is clear. It is possible, uncommon for that clauses to be used as a subject or a sentence. The word that is not omitted when the that clause is used as a subject. For example, the fact that Anne likes her job is clear. And the second, it is a fact that Anne likes her new job. More often, that clause is in the subject position, begins with the fact that, as in the first sentence, or is introduced by it is a fact, as in the second sentence. And for the other example, I think that the crew will arrive in an hour. Diana believes that her life will be happier. We were worried that she couldn't recover from divorce. And thank you.